Hey guys, my name is Wink H. Back. This is, believe it or not, this is going to be my first podcast. Something new that I'm trying to get it into it. And let's see how it goes. We're going to, I'm going to do my best to make this thing work. And depend how this thing go, I'll probably keep doing it. So you might guys see a little mistake here, there. You're probably going to see mistake every day. But I'm working on it, and hopefully I get better as soon as this thing keep going. Okay, so I got a channel in YouTube. You guys could go there, swing by, say hi. Thing that I do in my channel is I do videos about repair, service, repair, bring pictures, and I fix air conditioner, heating, do a little plumbing, stuff like that. You will see if you go check my video. You will see the oil tank. I do all kind of work. And he want to go for the Connecticut license. As you know, I'm a Connecticut resident, and I do all my work that I do it in Connecticut because I'm a licensed in this state. So I'm a master license in Connecticut contractor. So I have a few people ask me, okay, how can I pass the test? How can I pass the test? And my answer to those people is, I'm going to give you a couple of tips today. Is you got to study the book. That's the bottom line. If you think you're going to go and take the test, it's 100-question test. They give you 3 hours, something, 3 or 4 hours. If you're going to take the test, no matter how good you are, let's put it this way. Okay, there's a language that they use in those books, in the business, and the technical part. Okay, so you gotta get what kind of the language they use in those books. So that's why you have to read it, because out in the field you would do something. Okay, okay, I could call this release valve, let's say. But when you go to the book, they might use another name for that release valve. They might call it pressure valve. So that's the stuff you want. You want, and then when you get the question, okay, what's one of the safety device they use it for a boiler? Okay, and now if you go in the book, it's a safety device is a release valve. Okay, but about which I think I'm going to give you this one. I think this question come in the test. They will call it release valve. They will call it pressure. Just that pressure. Okay, pressure, just like that. One of the answer for that question is pressure. There you go. I already give you one question there. You don't have to worry about that one. When you see that question pop in, bam, check pressure, and that's the right answer. Okay, if you push pressure release valve, nope, wrong answer. And that question is in the S for the S master license, and the S2 and the B2. The 3 tests that you take, the lower test, pretty much they came all the tests, and they want pressure. If you say release valve as a safety device in the boiler, you got it wrong. We know that that's what it is, a release valve. But according to the textbook, they call it pressure. That's why you got to get into those books and read it. Okay, another thing I want to bring right out is you got to study. When you go to take the test, see, I'm talking about Connecticut now. When you're going to take the test, you You want it, which I should have. That's the way when I went to take the test, I took both. I took the business and the law. Big mistake. I should have never done that. I want to get it done one shot, but no. Strongly recommend it. Just take the business. I know it's a pain, but just take the business. Get over with the business part, so you can concentrate more. Get over with the business part. Get it done. As soon as you pass, you got a whole year to pass the technical question, the technical exam. So I strongly recommend it. Go for the business law test first. Pass that out, get that out of the way, and they will give you another whole year to take the technical. So that's a start. Don't go take both because, if you're real smart, okay, you could take both. But I'm not that smart, so I had to take. I went to take. First thing that I did, I took two at the same time. It's too much. Your brain, you come out of there head. Okay. So, first, take one test at a time. There's two tests to pass to take the master license in Connecticut, HVAC. My advice to you, first take the first one. Concentrate on the business law, pass that, and then go to the next one. Okay. Now, how to study the book. Quick advice. You gotta go to the definition. It's in the back. All the definition, all the different language that they use, and 10% of the question in that test is right in the back. You study all those definitions, and you get familiar with the language that they use. When that question comes, you know what they're talking about, and boom, you go right to the answer. Okay? But if they throw you something and you don't know what they talking about over here, you losing time because they only give you like 2 hours to pass that test. So, gotta go to the definition in the book and study all the definition of different words that they use and the technical word that they use and in the business side and the technical too. So second, make sure you got down good the definition and the particular book that you study. Okay. One thing in the book, you can order online. It's a hit. It's a lot of money. It's about $700 for all the book. But you gotta do what you gotta do. It's about I spent like $700 for all the book. So seven or 800, close to $800. So yeah, that's the downside. But you need it. You gotta have those books. Otherwise, you're not gonna pass the test. And you gotta study. Okay. All right. So we went over the definition. That's a big one. The definition. That's a big one there. Big one. You got it. So you know. That's a big one there. The second one. Take it by title. You study one title first, go over and go over again and go over again and make some note. One question that they could ask you in the test and go over and refresh and go over. The business test in Connecticut is kind of tricky, so that's why I say take one test at a time and get it over. Even though the book is not that big, but there's a lot of technical questions, a lot of date. They throw you a lot of years, a lot of day, and how long you got. Like a question, how long you got before you report the W-2 form to the state if you have an employee. You might not need you question that. I will have my accountant to deal with that, but since you going for the S for the master license, you have to know this thing. Okay, this is the book. Before which month you gotta report your W-2 to the state and stuff like that. And like another question, when you first hire somebody, when you start reporting the income to the state, all that, question like that. So everything's in the book. That's why you say you got it. You got to get into the book, because that's the only way. That's the only way. And don't feel bad. 95% of the people, the first time, they fail the test. So you go up there, fails one, don't feel bad. Fail the test, which is good, because you go to that test, and that way you know what they're looking for. Okay, you know what kind of question they're looking for and what kind of platform that they're using. Okay, so it's good to have. It's good to fail. Because next time you go, you know what they're looking for, and you get into the book, and you might get some question again that you have before. But it's all good. It's all good. So, all right. So this is it, guys. This is a quick podcast that I want to bring out, talking about what to do when you go for the S1 in the state of Connecticut. The stuff that you need to do, and till you could pass that test. I'm going to have another podcast next week, and we probably get more into it. What they're looking for in those tests, what question, and we probably go over the whole couple of things in the book, so get you more close to pass that test. So again, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.